Welcome back to part number 6 of my Imperator playthrough as the Antigonid Kingdom, or at least formerly, and now Macedon. We have a cycle of revolts about to... Well, we're in the middle of it, or just the beginning aspect. Lydia is about to revolt in 10 months, followed by Bithynia Superioris, followed by Laconia, and then the Eastern Delta and whatnot. I'm hoping this merc here can cope with at least 2 of them, while I declare war on Thrace and take the 2 provinces necessary for our mission that we have open at present. Here, we need to take Rhodope and Europa. Along those lines, I plan to hire this merc out from under him, bring him over here, de-exile him, or here or whatnot. Essentially, use our fleet, the mega polyremes, to destroy this fort and the fort in its capital. We're going to have the capital taxes here march here, and then up here to siege down this fort proper. There's no port there, so by my best reckoning, you can't use the mega polyremes against it. Various other sorts here. We have 1 mega polyreme left. We could take out one of his vassals, or perhaps, I don't think there's a port there. Whatever the case, it may be longer than I like, but it should be easy enough. We find ourselves maxed out at research efficiency. We're on our way to, I think I have, Is there a point to that? Yeah, there is. Let's just take it because, and then we'll have this sooner than later. I see no reason why I should wait. Let's do it right now. Any interesting developments? No major alliances. Let's do it. I'm de-exiling this merc, and we're going to land our siege taxes proper here. Okay, no sign of Thrace as yet, so why not take that fort out? No reason. We're going to march up there on foot and take this de-exiled merc and go and take his capital. We've arrived. I think we can assault it. Womp. And land. We've taken his capital. Let's see what this guy's story is. He's a 5-man. It's not bad. Our merc has him well outclassed. We out-tech him by 1. Our merc is augmented at least. Well, we're going to win. So, why not get this guy here on board and go up to this area? And do what exactly? Yep. Let's get this guy back on board the fleet. We chased this guy off from taking his province capital back. We're going to hang out there and guard our interior. I think we can thump one of these forts. We've done it. I'm going to head back down here, actually. We're showing green. 12,000. We have Athens. Well, we can do it. We've been defeated. It showed green. There's that revolt popped up. We're going to sue for peace and take him out. I assaulted this fort away. We're going to head down here. That guy is something else. The scene, we've been defeated again. Defeated again. Alright, so let's see, we can get you here and you here. I'm gonna take this formulatic worship right now. I think we finally caught this guy out. I'm pretty sure that we're just a minuscule moment. We arrived here sooner than he did, so we should have terrain. I think we have reinforcements on the way as well, thank goodness. It's not looking good for him. He's finally been defeated. Reginatrix We've done it. I'm gonna send the fleet back for repairs. We've taken his city back. Where's Providence capital? Set up here. Lyconia is about to blow. This guy is not exactly feeling well. Well, there it is. Won't. Next one comes in 8 months. We need to shut this war down quickly. In fact, I think I'm going to disband this merc so we can hire another one down in the Eastern Delta. I'm going to get this mercenary hired right now and moraled up. I think this peace is an equitable arrangement. I don't want to mess with these things right now. Thrace will have this territory up here. Do I care? No. Looks like we can take about 3,000 gold and some build cost boni. We'll have it. We'll have it surely. I think I can build a wonder. I can build a great wonder. It's going to cost me essentially all of my money. We're going to pay 180 political influence. We're going to get tier 3 when it does finish. We're going to take tax and commerce. 10%, 10% local import routes. It's going to be nice. National slave output, and then the retaliation procedures. Let's do it right now. Looks like it finishes in about 10 years, so we should get that pretty quick. I'm going to sell a territory to this client state. That should make the League of Corinthos actionable. We're now 3 of 3, so all we need to do is have no other Diadochi, have any territory there, and that would be... What's that? Here, and then this is a... It's not a Diadochi. Should I take this out just on general principle before I start? Probably. Since it's not ours, it'll be a thorn in the middle of the League of Corinthos' side. We need to war with Egypt next to secure Andros. I disbanded those mercs. We're repairing the ships. They're at 50% readiness. There's no rush. Been running this aggressive expansion. Zeus, Omen, does something. Keeps us out of trouble, really. Our stability is decent. What's our money like now? We should have more, shouldn't we? 63. What happened? I'm going to assault this fort, at least try. We've done it. That's the last revolt. The next one comes, I think, about 8 months or thereabouts. And revolt over. Should we take the stability? That would not pay. At some point, we're probably going to want to nip Rome in the bud here once this revolution cycle goes through. And really the only way to do that with take any war score out of the guy at all, really, is essentially to drop claims, really. 242, we'll take it. I'm going to get on board our fleet here and head down to Galilee, which is the site of the next rebellion. Thereabouts here. Well, there goes the Eastern Delta. Oops, it would seem as though I neglected to cancel the annexation of Athens. Well, look on the bright side, it's 3,000 gold, and we can always release it as a client state once our number comes back down. We've assaulted the Eastern Delta away. Let this merc go. And peace out. Well, back to doing what I can do before they blow. Let's see, we have Libya. We have a bunch of money again. Let's see if we can build some theaters in the Libyan province, and that's the size of it there. We'll try to condense some, Hellenes there. And that's about the size of that. I was thinking on what to do next. We have this Galilean revolt happening in 4 months. Sinai shortly thereafter. We need to, in theory, for this mission, we need to liberate Andros from the Egyptians. Really, that's essentially my only reason for attacking the Egyptians, would be to complete this mission tree. So once Andros is gone, I can go down to the League of Corinthos and pay 100 political influence to essentially give away all my territory to a feudatory that I don't really want. And would have to give away, create another vassal as well. Why should I do that when I've already paid the aggressive expansion for all this? We have the Temple of Zeus in-house. It speeds integration, etc. We have all these cities and whatnot. So I pay 100 political influence for what? It's for something I don't want? Whereas why don't I just... And then the bonus is I get to deify my ruler as the Hellenic deity of culture Zeus. I don't really want that to begin with. The Hellenic deity of culture Zeus, aggressive expansion, much beyond this point in the game. It doesn't matter. Although we have quite a few claims which could keep our aggressive expansion low enough to where it would matter, but it doesn't really, though. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna ignore the missions in their entirety. I'm not gonna pay for something I don't want, and give away all this Grecian territory that I do want, and pay 100 political influence for the ability to do it, or for the quote-unquote gift of it. And then I'd have to annex the thing as well, only it'll be a huge League of Corinthos. I don't even know whether that's possible, nor do I much care to find out. Now here we have Diadochi Conquest. We can go over to... What is that? Europa and Rhodope are owned by Macedon. I thought they were, though. We took that over, right? There they are. Oh, apparently is the former Thracian vassal, or the Thracian tribal vassal, has some of that as well. That's just another reason why I don't want to do it. Why should I do it? I have to take this over. I don't really want anymore. And then I have to go in war with the big Seleucid. And why should I mess with that right now? It's actually not a poor idea to war with him. I don't know what his... he's contentious, and I really want to knock the Roman out of the game before he gets going. He seems to have come right over to us, which he tends to do, right? Get right up in your face, but he got up in the wrong Antigonid's face, I think. Normally that's supposed to be a major pain. It's like, oh no, Rome is right next to me. Well, the only concern would be that Seleucid wars with us with an obstinate Rome that won't peace out, and then we're stuck fighting on two fronts with only our capital legion and whatever levies or mercs we could call up. Luckily, we've taken the Seleucid's mercs from him and put them on our island where they lounge in paradise, or yeah. We can hire a couple of them and use them on him or the Roman. I'm going to think on that. X1 Rebellion. Alright, as much as I'd like to take some territory out of Seleucid, or traipse over here to attack the Roman, I think one or the other might get ideas. The Roman is crazy, and he may well be mad as well. I'm not really sure, but I've seen the Roman do some crazy things. Will he attack? I doubt it. I'm more worried about the Seleucids, but you never really know. I have all these revolts going on. Sinai, Phrygia Majoris, the Central Delta, Phrygia Peoria, Trachea, Western Delta, all around and through here. I have these claims against Cappadocia. The truce is ending February 3, 478. About 7-8 months out. I can hire a bunch of fat merc stacks. Wherever there's one right here. There's another merc here. We can tap Merc Island if we need to here. Cyprus, Merc Paradise. I think that's the go. Go take this Cappadocia, even though I don't really need it or want it right now, but it is something to do and get us some aggressive expansion, etc. If nothing else, the Seleucids won't take it, and we can take some of Armenia as well. Phrygia Majoris here is going to blow in 15 months, or 13 months actually, before Sinai, and this is in the central delta shortly thereafter Sinai. So if I can get a larger stack to that area, that would be good. And a larger stack, I think, is going to come from our mercenary paradise, unless one of these guys can do the job. I think I'm going to pick up this 18k man here and then bring him back or ferry him back, or maybe this one's even better. So I have our Taxus proper here. This merc, I hired a merc here. I'm going to evacuate this area as it's completely inland, essentially. And pick up this merc, bring him down to quell the Egyptian or former Egyptian rebellions. I don't see why we can't hire this merc in the meantime, get him up to speed, and have him assault a fort or something, and then we can let him go and then take that merc down to Egypt. So there it is, we're ready. I hired this guy and then fired him, but we'll get there because the Egyptian thing is not happening until 17 months out. We have a Casus Belli here on Tanagra. I'll take it. A claim hit in Rome. And our truce is over with the Cappadocians. As we're going to take all of it, I don't really see that much the choice is relevant, but we'll find out. Let's go right here for Cappadocia. Whoa. If I'd have only looked over here, the Roman is engaged with Etruria. We could have taken him out. Oh well. Just in case we're feeling chipper, maybe file another claim there and see what's the next largest. Looks like here. We won this siege here. Let's retreat here and reorganize, or what? Maybe we'll go here. Why not do it? We're going to reorganize. Phrygia Majoris is going to blow in 7 months, I think. So let's head right here. 7 months, right? 7 months. Like a hot knife through butter, 28% already. Corinth is integrated, and we are no longer over the limit. At least we won't be for long. Taking that fort, secured the war goal. Let's move it out. Sinai is going to rebel shortly. We need to let this guy go immediately. Uh-oh. Our guy from Merc Island is late for the party, unfortunately. We'll get one reorganization in before leaving. Phrygia Majoris is blown. This unit has arrived. I broke the fleet up and just took the Laborians. Got there fast. Let's quell this rebellion. Looks like we caught this skirmisher out. We have an oratory advance. Sinai is rebelled. Let's see if we can peace out here. Delete that fort. And get this unit, say, up to this area here. Need to assault this Sinai fort immediately. We have a couple of advances. We're advancing in this area as well. Let's see what we can do with them. We have as yet to build my favorite Great Wonder, which would be the government traditions. So why not take loyalty of characters as well as... yeah, we'll hold on. Let's thump this rebellion's fort. We can't do it. 95 health. What happened there? I wonder how our navy was put down to... what's the morale on? 1% health. All of our ships are essentially like completely useless. What happened? I don't know. We just downed the last Armenian resistance here. I'm going to let this merc go, as we just have an untended to revolt going on somewhere here for Peoria. Let's see if we can find a decent merc here. This guy will probably do the job. Let's get him riled up. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Looks like about as much as we can get. It's also a truckload of aggressive expansion, but we'll take it. This Imperial ambition is always fun. So we'll be able to keep these, at least one of these that we have. Maybe we'll not mess with it just right now. Oops, I was misreading that. We have a full capacity other than our mega polydreams, which we must have not fully repaired. I think I'm going to take... No, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take this. And we're about 20 minutes into the episode. I figured why not call it here. I just assaulted this. We're going to annex that in between episodes. This, we need to burn down that aggressive expansion. And that's about the size of it. Just going to shuffle some pops about, maybe build some aqueducts over here in our capital province. Maybe build a city or whatever up in here. I think that's all Macedonia. It is, yeah. What's our capital legion up to now? We can... Actually, it's growing quite markedly. So we can build out to it. Good for me. And we need to deal with this sooner than later, which would probably be a good idea to do it next. I hope to see you in the next episode.